Hey guys, Miss Peanut Head here. I'm sure you all noticed that I didn't put up a video yesterday, and I just wanted to kind of do a video explaining why that happened. I don't want to be a person that uses excuses or tries to, excuse me, like shift the blame to something else, but it's something that happens and it's probably going to happen again, so I just want to explain what's up. I have a chronic illness called fibromyalgia, and it sucks a lot. I am in pain pretty much 24/7. Like, there's no escaping it at all. Like, at all. Even when I sleep, I can, like, in my dreams, I can still feel sore, which just sucks. But, I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit and talk about my issues and my story with it. Just to give you a little background if you've never met anybody with fibromyalgia or talked to anybody with fibromyalgia. It's a pretty awful disease. It manifests in weird ways. It affects everybody that has it totally differently. There's not one person that I've ever come in contact with who goes through exactly what I go through, which sucks because I don't have anybody that I can, I don't have a lot of people I can confide in when I hurt. Because they say I hurt, and it's like, yeah, you hurt all the time, Sabrina, we know. But it's like, no, I really, really hurt today, and I really, really hurt today. It's just been, yesterday was a bad day, and today is just worse. And I haven't had a flare for like 6 months, so I've been doing like phenomenally. I've been in pain, and I've hurt, but I haven't hurt like this in a very long time. Literally every inch of my body hurts. My skin hurts. It's just not pleasant. I was diagnosed about 4 years ago, and I was put on a bunch of different medication that didn't do anything. I've been off medications for about 2 years, I want to say, a little bit more than 2 years, probably closer to 3. Pretty much as soon as we started trying for a baby, I was like, I don't want any of this in my body, because I know there were a few meds that I was on specifically said, like, don't get pregnant when you're on this. So I immediately stopped taking those once we started trying. And it didn't affect too much because the meds weren't helping that much anyway, so that wasn't that big of a problem. There's gonna be days where I don't have the energy to do a video, and I hurt too much to be able to do a video. My hands hurt so bad. Like my joints, my skin, every bit of my hands hurt really, really bad right now. So it's not going to be pleasant to try to edit this later, and I'm probably going to do like 0 editing to it at all because I just don't feel like it. And the light hurts my head so much, so I probably will switch to my sunglasses that I have here just a little bit, because this is not fun. But I really want to do this video because I want to talk about it, and it's a part of my life. It's who I am. It's not going to change. So I want it out in the open, so in case something ever happens again, you'll know, like, oh, this is the reason. But first things I want to talk about is the spoon theory. I had made a comment on my status today, well, it's going to be yesterday when you see this, about how I'd ran out of spoons already, and my friend was like, I don't know what that means. So I just wanted to explain that a little bit. If you haven't heard it, if you are in the chronic illness community, or if you know anybody that is, spoon theory is a very commonly used like trope for us. It's the idea of, like, everybody's given has a certain set of spoons that they can use for every single day. Like, I'll use my makeup brushes. So these are all the spoons that a normal person has each day. And getting up, going to the bathroom, and taking a shower would be one spoon. And then putting on your clothes, eating, driving to work would be another spoon. And then you still have all of these spoons for the rest of your day. But when you have, chronic illness, you have a very small amount of spoons, like, compared to all of these that a normal person gets. And waking up and turning off your alarm is one spoon. Getting out of bed is another spoon. Going to the bathroom is another spoon. Taking a shower is another spoon. Making food is another spoon. And then eating that food is another spoon. And before the day's even started, you've ran out of spoons and you just don't have the energy to keep going. And it's really hard. Like, all of the people that I know that have chronic illnesses are about my age too, anywhere between like 20 to 30. So in that time of your life where you're supposed to have all of this energy and be able to be productive and change the world and do all these crazy things, we just can't, and it sucks a lot. It's really difficult to want to be able to do something and then just constantly be reminded by your body that you can't. And it's not because you don't have the ability and the willpower, it's your body won't take you to these places. Your body is incapable of reaching certain levels and things, and it's really hard. I have to take these off. Oh, that's so much better. I feel like a mole person. Sorry, the light's just too bright and I have to have it on to film. I'm gonna look weird for the rest of this, but at least my eyes won't hurt. But it's very difficult, and going through this at such an early age is hard, and then going through having not a lot of pain for a long time, well, still having pain but not being in a great deal of pain for such a long time, you almost start to forget that there's anything wrong with you. And then when something bad happens like this, when you have a flare, you're instantly reminded that you're not going to be able to live a normal life, and it's a little frustrating. It's hard to deal with. For me personally, that is a big thing for me, because when I was younger, I had all these big dreams and I was going to change the world, and it's like, now if I can get out of bed and take a shower, like, that's changing the world for me. That's really hard to deal with, and it's hard to cope with sometimes. Like right now, I'm hungry, and nothing in my apartment sounds good. I have food, but nothing sounds like anything that I want to eat. And I can't go and get myself any food because I can't drive myself right now. My eyes hurt too much, so I can't see very well. I don't have any grip in my hands right now, so I can't drive anywhere to go get food. And walking is completely out of the question because I just hurt too much. And like, that is probably one of the worst feelings, is just being helpless. I'm a very independent person, and having to rely on other people to do basic things for me sucks. Like, it really, really sucks. Yesterday night I took a bath and I was so comfortable, and then I realized I have to get out of this. And I was very much considering just sleeping in the bathtub tonight, like, because I spent like 30 minutes trying to get myself out of the tub, and that is like so freaking ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh, I need one of those like sitting tub things that like elderly people have. That'd be kick-ass. That'd be real awesome. But I'm kind of off topic now. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my particular illness, how it affects me, and all that stuff. Mainly because I just didn't post a video, and I feel kind of guilty for not doing that, because I've been on a pretty good schedule of being able to post videos constantly, and I love doing it. I really do. This gives me such a good motivation to get up out of bed and do something. YouTube is a huge key for making you feel like I'm doing something. And I got a note today from someone saying that, you know, like, my videos affect them, and they have, you know, a much more positive outlook on life, and that's awesome. And I didn't want this video to be a downer. I just wanted to let people know what's going on with me, because it's my channel, and I want people to know what's happening in my life. And another reason I wanted to do this is if anybody out there is suffering from any chronic illness, any issue like this, fibromyalgia, Crohn's disease, epidermis, anything like that, know that it's okay to take a break. Your body and you deserve it. You are waging a war against yourself every single day, and it's not easy. It's very hard to wake up every single day and just be in a constant battle because your body isn't functioning right, and your body doesn't do what you want it to do. And that's hard. That's really hard, and it can take a big toll on anybody. So I wanted to let anybody know that if they're going through this kind of stuff, it's okay to take a break. Like, you deserve it. You owe it to yourself to, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. I know that I am very hard on myself. When I can't do something, I get really frustrated and I don't want to ask for help, but it's okay to ask for help because, you know, you're a normal person still, like, your body just isn't functioning like a normal person's body does. But that's all. I just wanted to do a quick little video to kind of, you know, be transparent, keep everything open, let everybody know what's going on. Because I had a few people that messaged me on Facebook and they were like, because I made a status late last night that I wasn't going to be putting up a video for Thursday, which is yesterday now. And they were like, what's wrong? Is everything okay? And I was like, hey, fine, just not feeling it. So I just wanted to do a little video kind of explaining what's up with me. But that is it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being such a good support system and for being a really good place for me to be able to go when I need to escape the bad things that are happening in my life. I really appreciate being able to do this, and it's awesome that people even pay attention to me. Okay guys, I love you lots. I'll see you in the next video.